Welcome back, Jerry.
I'm back.
Inside the U, the ultimate adult hockey podcast.
Yes.
Back from
Barcelona.
Bora Bora.
Belize.
Yeah. Belize. Yeah.
Where?
One of the B's.
Yes.
Barbados, man. Barbados was beautiful.
How was it?
I recommend it. Yeah, it was nice. Found out some things about Barbados if you guys want to hear about it.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Our taxi
You're going to scare Steve.
Our bus driver. No, it was cool. Just like fun facts that it's actually not a Caribbean island because it is located in the Atlantic. So the waters were a little rough, but it was beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Very south
Of?
everything of us.
So it's south of the Caribbean?
Yeah. South. Well, I think it's more east because it's in the
Boom.
Atlantic.
Where? Oops, I put Barbados.
Barbados. Look how pretty it is. Yeah, look how far south it is.
It's not even far south, dude.
Yes, it is. It's southeast, man.
Where is it on here?
We'll find it.
So here's the Caribbean. All right.
See,
It's
nobody
over there.
Yeah, nobody can see it, but it's
So it's technically
Oh, it's down here.
an Atlantic island.
It's like
yeah.
near Grenada.
Yeah. So they say the
Lucia.
Caribbeans are all like lava formed volcanic islands.
Yeah.
And this one, Barbados, just came from the sea.
Oh, okay.
Just arose.
Didn't,
yeah.
What was there?
Honestly, great facts.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And they said
that.
they have the cleanest water because their land is all like clay and stuff like that because it just came up. So it's the best filtrated water coming from the ground. Yeah,
It wasn't like, well, St. Lucia's right there, and that's like volcanic.
exactly. But Barbados is not.
That's why I want to go to St. Lucia. It's kind of like Hawaii.
My mom.
A little close
St.
version
Lucia
of
is
Hawaii.
beautiful. St. Lucia, like background
Yeah.
when you're just, it's gorgeous.
Oh, must be nice. Okay.
Yeah, we went there last year.
Yeah.
How long were you there for?
We were
3
in
weeks.
St. Lucia for no.
No, Barbados, dude.
Oh, Barbados.
Stay focused.
We were there for 4 nights,
Nice.
5 days.
But you
Beautiful.
had a good time.
Had a great time. Gained a lot of weight. So
So what was this? Because you always say that when you go on trips or you're going on vacations with your kids.
Oh,
it's
this was a
trip.
vacation. No, this was.
So this is a vacation?
Yeah, because we didn't have the kids.
So why aren't you refreshed?
Oh, I am refreshed.
No,
I feel great.
this is what I was gonna say.
You didn't seem
you
refreshed.
didn't come back refreshed because you went and you ate and you participated in gluttony.
Yes, I did, and it was awesome.
So now you're not refreshed.
You're
You're bogged down.
Yeah.
mentally refreshed, physically.
No, it's all connected. See, it's
doesn't
like a circle.
But
It's
you're
like
so
a circle.
you've been so flustered since you came back. So I don't
Dude,
think you're refreshed.
I'm telling you
mentally.
this because I understand from experience. When I go on like family trips to Aruba and stuff, it's a one big party.
Yeah,
And I don't come back refreshed. I come back like I just went and partied.
because you come back and you got to catch up on all your work stuff and like.
Yes,
I try
and
to
I'm
catch
not
up
in the
on-
mental state.
I get it,
to
but
do
when
so.
you were there, you were relaxed. And
Sorry,
you
I'm
were
very
good.
passionate about this.
Yeah, just don't
Because
take off.
you guys are right. There's differences.
There is differences. Yeah, no, I felt like if you came back to no responsibility, then yeah, you'd be relaxed. But you come back and you have to pick up where you left off,
No, see, whatever. Yeah,
if not more, because things pile up.
I don't believe you.
yeah. I was just.
I don't believe you.
Yeah,
There's different categories.
there's categories. No, this was
When I went to Aruba this past time,
Yes,
I brought my
Responsibilities with you.
important stuff with me. A couple hours a day,
yep.
keep things on track, and then go chill by the beach, relax.
Did you feel more refreshed after
Yes,
that? You
this
did.
is what I'm saying. That
It's
was
like
a relaxing trip.
That makes
Guilt-free.
sense.
Yeah,
Guilt-free
yeah.
relaxation.
You get your things done for the day, then go just chill, and
makes
then you
sense.
come back and you feel refreshed because you're still on track. I don't know. I hate being like off track. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
no, I
saying.
get it.
Yeah,
I get it, but I felt like letting go of everything was nice.
I just sneak.
It is nice in the moment.
It is.
Of
That's what I'm
course,
saying.
yeah.
When I was
Right.
there, I was very relaxed. But
Yeah.
when you come back, yeah, you're a little stressed because you got to catch back
Yeah.
up. So it takes a couple days to catch back up. And, kids were happy to see me. So we spent a little extra time. So I didn't play hockey last night and didn't want to leave them again.
Yeah, I got you. Makes
So
sense.
it was good. It was
I
good.
thought you called it something else though. Like with your kids as a trip, and then you called it something else. But
Yeah. And then when you go away, it's a vacation with just you and your significant other. But then when
Okay.
you take your kids with you, it's a trip. Because you just get to parent somewhere else.
All right. Anyway, welcome inside the Ultimate Adult Hockey Podcast, where each week we're bringing insider topics, special guests, and slight entertainment from the world of adult hockey, along with discussions and updates around the Ultimate Adult Hockey League. I am Larry, joined as usual by UAHL Commissioner Steve Ains, and Jerry is here.
Yay.
That's it. He's here.
I'm back.
Yay.
Yeah.
We are back again, checking in on our week
You
12
guys don't
results.
care, do you?
No.
Not really. Yeah.
That's fair.
I was hoping we could find someone else for that seat, but it's okay. We're back again, checking in on our Week 12 results, the playoff picture, plus much more. Before we do all that, I just want to ask you guys to continue to contribute to Inside the U when you see fit. We use the weekly show to directly grow the league in a few ways. So if you were slightly entertained or you learned something about the league or World of Adult Hockey in general, don't forget to subscribe here with @UAHL Hockey. Drop comments, give us feedback, share the show if you can. So anyway, I wanted to quickly shout out our players of the month because last week, we had a long episode, and we didn't exactly, take the time to get to the players of the month. Shout out to familiar face, Rob Mascow from Gold. Rain City, 3.33 points per game.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's give away his stuff.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You're going to give him a gift card.
Yeah, exactly.
You're on your own, pal.
Silver, Jeff Horner representing the Barracudas.
Let's go.
Familiar face, of course.
Guest host.
2 points per game. Bronze plus, Chris Costello from Goop, 3 games played, 2 game-winning goals.
Okay.
Tim Harding, I'm not sure if I thought we gave him that last month, but we didn't. So Tim Harding representing Juggernauts in bronze, 4 games played, and also 2 game-winning goals.
I think we gave it to Casey from Invaders.
We did give it to Casey.
But Tim was like second.
We definitely, okay.
He was like right behind him because he's always up there.
Rusty division, Dave Sr.,
Nice.
goalie from the Narwhals.
There you go.
4 games played, 96 save percentage.
Yeah.
Which is very good.
That's right.
Yes.
If anyone's wondering.
He's very solid in that.
Yeah, very solid. Anyway, so I also want to do real quick because what we're going to do is, go through our normal routine here. We're going to tap into the playoff picture. We'll update our playoff predictions. Mm-hmm. Before we do that, I just wanted to recap our early predictions from, I believe, probably around episode 4. If you were, the standings looked a little bit different around then. Some teams still had hope.
Yeah.
Some teams started off hot. Mm-hmm. Other teams were right where they usually are. So in gold, Steve went with Rain City. Me and Jerry went with 24/7. Mm-hmm. In silver, Steve, the homer, went with the Hawks.
Of course.
Jerry went with Knights Watch. Not a bad pick.
Nope.
And I went with the Barracudas.
Okay. All playoff teams.
All playoff teams.
Yes.
We're all still in it.
Bronze plus.
Love it.
Steve went with the Rockets, like I said. Or me and you both went with the Rockets, actually.
Great pick.
If you recall, they started off very hot. Mm-hmm. Jerry went with the Otters. Are they in the playoff? Are they in the standings?
They're just outside. But they have 2 games left.
Yes, 3rd, 7th on the outside looking in.
But they have 2 games left.
Bronze plus is
games.
interesting. We'll break it down a little bit more.
Otters. I have faith.
Yeah.
Look at Paisanos moving up. I know we'll get into it, but let's go. Because weren't Paisanos kind of like towards the end?
Yep. Paisanos is hanging.
Good for them.
All right, bronze. Me and Steve went with the Juggernauts.
First seed.
The Juggernauts. And then Rusty is where things get ugly.
Wait, who did I pick for bronze? I went Hawkeys, didn't I?
Oh, sorry. You did pick the Hawks.
I went Hawkeys.
Nice. Playoff spot, too.
Let's go.
All right. Like I said, Rusty is where things got ugly. You both picked the Beavers.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
We kind of dropped the ball there.
Mine was just wishful thinking.
We're not, we're not far out. And a lot, okay.
I'm letting Jerry have the mic here.
No, I was just a little, I'm a
You guys
little.
lost a lot of one goal.
Exactly.
games.
That's what I was going to say. I'm a
of
little
course,
upset with that because the overtime losses, we got 2, and a couple other of our losses were 1-goal games that could have been dubs and would have been a completely different story.
Yeah.
So we're like right there, but not really.
Yeah. I mean, goal
Which is
differential
frustrating.
seemed to make the difference here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Honestly, yeah.
3 points out.
Minus
of the playoff
3
spot.
goal differential. That's crazy.
So, yeah.
Tough. It's
44
tough.
goals scored, which was
Two overtime losses.
2 overtimes lost. So you guys were 3rd in scoring.
Yep.
So pretty good. Better than Narwhals, better than the Corn Stars, both playoff teams.
Yeah, we put it in the net.
Better than the Shell Shockas that were in the playoff spot.
Yep.
Middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack for goals against.
Sounds about right.
Just quite couldn't, that.
Couldn't figure it out.
You guys deserve better, man.
We do, and that's what I was going to say. It's like it's tough, but it's a learning season, and we'll come back stronger. And
I really hope so, dude.
what's with that look?
It's getting sad, dude.
It's not getting sad. We were in last place last year, right? And then now we're in 6th, just outside of a playoff. We're moving.
All right.
Listen, you can't always start at the top. I mean, the Yetis didn't.
I mean, we missed
Took the Yetis
Hawks
a couple-
missed the playoffs last season.
That's what I'm saying. So shut it.
Look at us.
Retool.
Retool.
You're a tool,
All right, I picked the Raptors for Rusty.
Nice.
which is a good pick.
Yeah, like I said, I think I said it in the last episode, but they started off hot. Was feeling good about them. Rusty's very competitive though.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I'm the only one alive though.
When are we previewing the playoffs?
We are going
Rub
to
it in.
after we do our regular league updates and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
we'll break down the standings for you all and pick take new predictions. Okay. So stay tuned for that. Right now though, I want to give Jerry a chance to wrap up and put a bow on our You Survivor bit because I played Jerry last week and
Yeah. So I mean, listen, I'm not gonna go into it like that. I'm not.
Don't.
A time.
Let's play the music.
Yo, it was really funny how you were like, does he really say this?
No,
Like you tune out when I go into it, but yeah, you can lower it. Listen, I'm gonna be humble about this and just say, I finally won a bit. I
haven't won one yet. Huh?
No,
I
Things
think
may change for winter.
I know. I want to
Things
talk
may
about
change.
it,
but yeah, I'm very excited. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
We got to involve the teams, and a lot of people came saying they would win for us and stuff like that. So it was cool. And I'm happy to wear the crown for this bit.
Nice.
That's
That's a punishment.
For what? For you? Since you lost?
Well, Larry lost too.
I don't know. We have to come up with something.
yeah, we do.
I have a really funny one for winter.
A punishment?
Punishment for winter.
Yeah.
Why can't we just make it now?
Because I don't want to be a part of this punishment. I have to be. It's bad,
Is it then?
but it's very reasonable.
Okay.
It's just
You've been doing a lot of
It's gonna
bit.
be
You've
tough.
been doing a lot of bit storming
I
over
told
there.
you I was doing the winter season bit, so I gotta go.
The only-
I gotta make Jerry seem.
I'm the only one
Seemed
that
like he's
came
not
through
doing
with the
enough.
punishment for whatchamacallit, for the All-Star
Yeah,
game
that's what
last
makes
year.
it funny.
Yeah,
No, Steve, technically the costume
yeah.
was part of his punishment.
He turned out looking the best.
That was okay.
Unfortunate.
Yeah,
Tell us how you really
that
feel.
turned on you pretty quickly.
It did. It was a complete...
Yeah, but you turned it on yourself though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, he's like, I want to be a sailor.
By accident, like I said it, and then
Why'd you
it
take
just-
I
it
want to
home
wear an
with you?
extra small sailor
What was I going
costume.
to do with it?
Why'd you take it home?
Well, that was the only
Have you
chance I
worn it?
had.
Have you worn it again?
Yes, I wore it on vacation.
You were in Barbados.
I wore it on vacation.
Oh my!
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude.
Hey, sailor.
Unbelievable.
Hey, sailor.
I don't know.
I
feel like if there's two losers, it should be the winner gets something.
This is
So I'm
so
saying
we're
you
for
Survivor.
winter. We're gonna do for you Survivor. Yeah.
Well, then can I, if that's the case, can I pick my my prize? And I want it to
Probably that rum up.
No,
Yeah, what do you want?
what I want is to cancel out my loss for the All-Star game.
So you want like a
No.
you want like a
Oh, you mean like no punishment for the
No
All-Star game?
punishment for the
we don't
All-Star
even
game.
have that, dude.
Yeah,
We're
because
just saying shit. Where's
know.
all your saying shit?
I know because we lost.
Well, I
We
actually
need a bit master.
I am becoming the bit master.
Okay, then keep track of who's
I'm
losing,
gonna-
who's winning.
I'll tell you guys the punishment after. It's so funny.
Okay, so just keep track of who's losing, who's winning. You know,
I got it.
we'll dish out like cards. You know what I mean? You can play it. You know, I don't know. All right.
And we're back. Well, I'm glad because this is the end of the. This was going to be the last week anyway, so it actually worked out.
Yes. So that's good.
Okay.
We're in it.
All right.
Champion.
Whoa. Jesus Christ. Dude. All right. I want to do a quick soft launch of our, since the playoff picture's here, that also means Dusty Awards are right around the corner.
Yeah.
So now I just want to be like, hey,
The Dusties.
here's who won last.
back.
Here's who won last
Dusties.
season. Here's the awards. I know you probably haven't come up with anything new yet,
Not
but
yet,
just
no.
recap what happened last season, so people have know
honestly-
what to look forward to.
Do you know who won last year? Do you have it? Because I don't have.
I thought you had it written down right there.
No.
Who won what?
Fortunately, I don't know who won. I have just the categories.
All right.
I don't
You are the Dusties master.
remember
The Dusties.
Keep your records clean, Jar.
the Dusties.
All
Yeah,
right, we'll loop back on the Dusties.
Well,
No,
We're going to have a big gap.
we're not going to loop back.
we are gonna have a big gap.
We have a big gap between playoffs, so there's going to be
Oh, perfect.
yeah, we're going to have some time.
Yeah, we'll come up with it. But
At least 2 episodes before playoffs start.
so last year categories were best new sweater, a lot of new teams, new logo, or best team logo, Dusty. We had best social media, which
Doubt it.
this one's gonna be
Closer.
closer.
Yes.
We'll see.
Best new best new team name, best player of the game award, Rusty most improved. Let's keep going. We had goal and save of the season, which have people been sending stuff in, or are we doing?
Can I bring up something?
Sure.
Can we? I think it was it Jim Ward from the Narwhals? I think he has asked if we could have a MVP for Rusty.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think that might be good.
Okay.
Because there's the most improved, but we should shout out, because we don't include Rusty in the MVP.
I agree.
Vote. We could do that.
Now, I think that could tie into if we potentially do a Rusty plus, Rusty minus. I know that's, we're not sure about that yet, but the whole reason it's most improved is because Rusty was meant to be. The reason it was started was because it was a developmental division that was our precursor to our main divisions. That's why you see things that are a little bit separated. But obviously, Rusty is still very, very competitive. There's a Rusty plus atmosphere, if you ask me, around the Rusty division.
Yes. There is.
And the reason that we had most improvement originally is because we want guys to be able to use that division to develop and shake the rust off. Yeah.
I think it's either Rusty plus and Rusty, or we're going to have Rusty and a developmental division.
Now, what I was saying was Rusty plus would be integrated into that. Could even be integrated into the All-Star game and we could have most valuable player for that too. So whatever. I'm just saying that's the reason that things were different started. So
I just want to give like the newer guys who are really, really beginner level to spot to play where they're playing each other, like because there's a big skill. Gap, I don't know if it's a gap, but it's pretty far for some of the still rusty top end rusty players and the bottom end rusty players. So I think we need to. It depends on interest, obviously. Even if we have 2 developmental teams,
I was going to say it might only be 2,
because then you can still choose to play for your regular rusty team too if you wanted to remain, but you just can't complain.
Yeah,
correct.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's hard to police, but we also have something else coming up for that as well.
Yeah, and that was the last. The last one is the most valuable player. So that was it. Those are the awards.
So those are the awards. Stay tuned. We'll do our usual voting and things like that.
Yep.
The Dusties.
Dusties.
This is a good time to talk about the sack.
Oh. You might want to keep going with that. Don't just stop there.
I'm going to pull the thing. So we did.
Wait, you can't say that either.
So what did I say?
You said you want to talk about the sack, and then you said I got to pull the thing. So I'm saying you got to keep going with more context. Because right now,
you just want to end it like that.
Just end it right there. All
right. So for winter, we will be implementing a skill assessment coordinator.
Yes.
Ensuring competitive balance across all divisions. So it's going to ruffle some feathers a little bit because it's going to be up to the
SAC. But we do, baby.
To make that those assessments. So we're going to have. They're going to conduct individual skill evaluations during games. So we're going to do, we're going to do evaluations. What'd you say?
Make more noise.
I'm sorry. Guys. If it was my wife, I would make sure because she knows that I'm doing podcasts. If she's calling me, something's wrong. That's why I look, okay?
Sorry. My first time podcasting.
Too much, dude.
Okay, DeMarco.
Too much, dude.
All right. So we're gonna do Rusty will get 2 evaluations per season.
Yep.
So one's gonna take place in weeks 1 or 2. Evaluation 2 will take place closer to playoffs last quarter of the season or so.
Makes sense.
We're gonna evaluate bronze and bronze plus one time because I think we should be able to get it under control, and we'll do that early. We'll catch it early. We'll do that, and then we will do requested assessments. So if we do bronze and bronze plus, and then somebody says, hey, I think this guy kind of snuck through or wasn't there or what have you, we'll have a separate one. So there will be requested evaluations as well. That will be internal. I appreciate you guys can let us know or let the assessment, I'm going to call it the SAC, whatever. The SAC is going to...
SAC specialist.
You see him around, say, hey, I think this guy, and then he'll take note and he'll do it.
Yeah.
He's going to maintain records, so we know. He's going to collaborate with team captains. He's going to remove players if needed and then assign them to another team. Do that. And we're going to have, a little bit more, these guys are going to be, closely monitored. Wow. Especially, there's going to be some guys who kind of, we're going to take the whole team as a, let me give an example. So when I always talk about the Hawks, but when the Hawks first started, we had a couple guys that were playing in silver that were rusty level, right? Then we had a couple guys that were playing in silver that were gold level, and we always thought of it of like they offset each other, right? So it's like, okay, we kind of get the balance of the entire team as a skill level, and that's what I would like to aim towards. As long as it's not like extreme, right? We're not having like Huff playing bronze, right? And just because they have a team full of rusty guys and then Huff, no, that's not going to work. But if you have a borderline guy, right? Say if you're in bronze plus and you have a silver player, we're going to take into consideration, okay, do we continue to let this guy play? We have to take into consideration the rest of your team as well.
Yes.
So it's going to be those borderline players at least are going to be evaluated in that way. Because it's not just going to be like, okay, you're borderline, you're out. Because we have to consider that we have friends that want to play with their friends, and we try to keep that in mind. That's why we let some things go. They came from another league and they've been playing with each other for 10 years. I got a lot of that too. It's like we've been playing with each other forever. This guy, we want to be in this division because we belong, but this guy is not.
Yeah,
that one. So it's going to be another one of those things that's going to take a little bit to do that, but I have confidence that we're going to be able to.
Will this be utilized in like I know you just said taking a full team into consideration, but what happens when you take the team into consideration and you realize that there is no offsetting? They're just too good, or they're just not good enough.
Yeah.
Is that anything that we can do not mid-season, but if the first assessments go early, like is there going to be...
We can't move around divisions. We can't do that just because the season started. Okay. But we will try to do something. If there's mostly for new teams, what we're probably going to end up doing is some sort of evaluation skate, I think, to get in. So
for new teams, evaluation skate,
because we're just going to have to, because it's like we don't want to stick somebody in gold and they get smoked the whole. You know what I mean? We don't really have that problem that often where we have like these 0-12 teams. We did this past season, right? But if we would have seen them ahead of time, we would have known, okay, they don't belong in this division.
Okay.
So if we know the player, we can use some data or whatever we have. It's going to be one of those things that get collected over the long period of time.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, like I said, we really haven't any real problems with that yet, aside from a few cases here and there. But
right.
But yeah, so we'll work it out. Usually it's the next season they'll get moved or whatever, or we'll move out some guys that really.
Yeah, I do think those I just feel like that. Whatever efforts can be taken before the season starts to make sure that teams, like whole teams, aren't out of place.
Sure. But it's also part of the. So part of it is we're going to further go into what makes a bronze plus team, what makes a silver team.
Yeah.
And then it's really the captain's responsibility at that point, because we can't know every player.
Yeah.
Right? Especially and we can't pay for evaluation skates all the time because it's very expensive.
No.
Right?
I don't. Yeah, good.
So we're going to do as much as we can beforehand. It's up to the captain. Hey, if you put your team in bronze and they're a rusty team, you should have went through everything, all our onboarding material, everything, and determine what your skill level your team is. Right? You can do there's quite a bit of we have a player evaluation sheet, so we can give that out to the captains and say, okay, here's your team. Where does each one lay?
Wait, repeat that. So if a captain brings in a team that isn't up to par, you're saying?
If the captain tells me, hey, I think we're a bronze team, and they go into bronze and they're losing every game, you got to tough it out, right? If you're winning every game, if you're like blowing teams out, then that's a problem.
That's what I was going to
ask. We'll figure that out as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're probably going to have to start stripping players away. Okay. And that's just the what you signed up for. And you could back out entirely if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And then we'll just reschedule the rest of the remaining games, and you're just, you get however much you've paid, we'll calculate by game or whatever, and we'll figure that out. We can remove teams, but we can't move teams within divisions because we have 12 game seasons. We can't really move that around. And it's not very fair.
No, I got you. So yeah, and then even those players like could be dispersed onto new teams for the remainder of the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's not an easy thing to do. Honestly, like this is the problem with every men's league across the country.
But we fixed that shit. So
we're trying to fix it. Yeah. It's costly, right? But it's like we might as well just try to go for it and try to do it the best we can, because the longer we do it and the longer this, over the course of a year, we're going to really have the processes down. Right. We're going to have endless amounts of information that you can use to determine what division you should be in, and stuff like that. Which we do have things, obviously, but and you can do evaluations. At some point, once we get to, my thought is that we have a max of teams that we can have, right, across 3 rings, 4 rings, or whatever. We're going to have to say, okay, if you're on the waiting list and you want to join, you're probably going to have to pay to get in, because you're going to pay for an evaluation skate. You're not going to just pay money and not get anything in return. You're going to get a skate out of it, right? You're going to at least pay for one game so you can do it, so you can evaluate you. Yeah, because we can't just absorb that cost unless we start raising fees and by a significant amount to do an evaluation skate. Which, if every team comes here and says, raise our league fees by $300 and everyone gets an evaluation skate, preseason skate, then have at it. We'll do. I can do that. It doesn't make a difference to us, right? But we have to consider that. Work in progress is a new thing. Trying to get it.
The only thing I was thinking about was when we were discussing discussing longer seasons, or by 2 seasons per year. Like you kind of mentioned a quasi preseason type of thing, where for the first few weeks, if teams are out of place, they have the opportunity to move interdivision. But I know you said that doesn't work out because of the seeding and the playoffs and stuff like that, because it would be unfair if the only thing I was thinking about was okay, you have a team that joined that's new. They were way too good. Things fell through the cracks. Your players either get dispersed for the season or you can find a swap partner in the division up.
Sure.
That isn't good. They don't fit in the say a bronze plus team is too good, a silver team isn't good enough. They can swap.
You could
within the first 2 weeks.
I mean, I guess you could, but it's kind of unfair to the other teams in the division that that played the team that's not good. They got a free win essentially, and the other teams don't get to play that team to get that free win. So you get a win advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, I personally would once we get to that max capacity, which fairly close, I would want to put out I would love to have 2 seasons a year, have a long season. Yeah. Right? Like a 20, because then if you have a 22 game season or twice a year, then I can have a game or 2 of preseason.
Yep.
And we can have, 20 regular season games, 2 preseason games. We'll really get everything situated. And then now you're locked in for 6 months, right? Which is okay. And then, but now we do it 12 so we can get new teams in and we can move things around more often so you're not stuck.
Yeah, I do like that.
But we'll consider that. I mean, if captains are willing to do the long season, I'm definitely okay with that. That's easier administratively for us, and it kind of makes it, when you win, it's means more, I guess, because it's less opportunity to win.
More satisfying.
More satisfying. And it's a long season. Yeah. Exactly. So a lot of those things taken into consideration when we're doing these things.
So we'll get the sack in there.
Yeah.
See how it goes
in there. Yep. Don't give him a hard time. It's gonna be rough. And the guy maybe the sack's gonna be around, and if he goes a rusty game and he's watching, and a guy a sub came in, and
the sack.
I'm probably gonna have a direct line to the scorekeeper, right? Yeah. So he's going to know the scorekeeper. So if he's not there, say he's watching Live Barn or whatever, and if he's not able to be there, and he sees somebody on the ice who's, toe dragging people in the neutral zone, he's going to call the scorekeeper and say, hey, number 12, he's got to go right now.
Yeah.
Right. So easier to do it that way. So we're going to figure that out. As we implement new things, we have a bunch of things in the pipeline to prevent some of those subs from sneaking in. But that's a work in progress for sure.
Yes, sir.
And that should be fall-ish season, I would imagine.
Yes, sir.
Next fall.
Nice.
Alrighty. Next fall. Love it. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into our league updates in a few. But first, let's tap into our Wish Kit.
Yeah. Dusty Claus for a Cause campaign. So you charities, I'm going to do my read real quick, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. But you charities is partnering with the Wish Kit project for this year's Dusty Claus for a Cause. The Wish Kit project has created different wish list kits for children going through cancer treatments to choose from before their extended hospital stay. We've currently loaded all the kits onto our website to make it as easy as possible for everyone to just click and buy the items for these beautiful children. The more kits we can fulfill, the more children we can support. So get your team, friends, and family together so we can complete as many kits as possible. And together, we can ensure that through the power of creativity and care, these children can hold on to the magic of childhood they should remember. Now, like I said, we loaded everything onto our website, ucharities.org. You can visit it. I emailed all of the captains yesterday with all the information. I even offered for you guys, if you guys bundle up some funds, send it to you charities, mark it as Wish Kit project, and I will purchase everything for you guys.
Yeah, even if it's like $50.
Even if it's $30. Yeah, I don't care what it is. Right. We have gifts as low as like $5 for these kids on this thing. So, or I could just combine it with another team, and then either way, it's going towards the Wish Kit project.
Yes.
So our goal is obviously to sell out of all these kits. I believe there's 16 on our website. We've made pretty good progress. I've seen a lot of stuff bought.
Yeah, and you can just go in there and do it yourself, too. It's easy. You go through Amazon, and it ships right to them.
Right to them.
I did it. Yep. And that's all you have to do.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Just make sure your cart is empty before you do it, because if you have stuff, you don't want to be shipping your stuff to them as well.
Yes.
So just move.
Basic tech.
It is. But I'm going to explain it because I had to go through it. When I did something, I had something saved in my cart. I literally just moved it to save for later. Yeah. And then that'll give you the option to send it right to the Wish Kit.
Yeah. Or if you go in your cart, there's check boxes. You can check only the one that's for the Wish Kit, and then it'll send it to the right thing.
Yeah. So just make sure you send it right to them. But if you do send it to yourself and you want to bring it in, you can give it to one of us, and we will make sure they get it.
Okay.
All right.
Hawks, I will be coming for your monies very soon.
Yes. Beavers are on their way. We've already started collecting, so I appreciate everybody there. And just if you have any questions, reach out to one of us.
I want to do
an event.
Can we do like an odds event where we can have everyone come and do charity donations?
It's possible.
We can come hang out, drink, eat, but also have a little bucket, drop some money in there.
Yeah,
this is my idea. I just want to throw that out there.
Event. I just said it the other day and nobody answered me in the text.
I said it and you responded to me.
It's my idea.
Dude, I've been saying this since the golf outing.
Come on, event.
Yeah, we can.
Dude, I think
why don't we just do an odds event? We can do it in like a week.
I feel like we should combine that with the Dusties. I'm just saying.
The Dusties.
The Dusties.
Right.
Yeah, we set up a little spot in Knott's or something.
Yeah, dude. You come, the live Dusty Awards, bring your Wish Kit gifts, money. Iron Hill does a good.
I'd rather they send just a Wish Kit to them, but bring your monies.
Well, like you said, no, you just said, well, it's an option. Yeah, whatever. You come, you can donate to the Wish Kit, and then part of the.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Cooking. All right. Anyway,
it's possible. Stay tuned. Maybe something will come. But yeah, so I'm gonna
the Dusties.
Hopefully, my goal, real quick, is to wrap this up before the new year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
So but
it goes on all the time, right?
It does. We're gonna keep promoting them, and we're gonna have obviously our website. So if you guys want to send, they keep posting obviously new children that go into treatment. They post new kits and stuff like that. So if you ever want to donate, you could again to U Charities, and that's what U Charities does. U Charities spreads the love. So just make sure you put Wish Kit Project, or you could just visit them and donate right to them after we're done with our campaign.
Yeah, check out their Instagram. Has all this stuff, and you can see what the rooms look like. And
absolutely,
and stuff.
Yeah, they do a really good job, and it's pretty awesome seeing the kids walk in for the first time and seeing the rooms, and it's not just this blank.
Yes,
boring.
I hate hospital.
It's terrible. But what they do is amazing, and then the transformation is incredible. So, and like I said, what the kids have to go through, because they do week-long treatments, right? And what they have to go through, and then you just see their face when they walk in. They just forget about what they have to go through in the
It's like Christmas.
It is like Christmas. And there's Christmas themes. A little girl just got a Christmas theme, and it was incredible.
Nice.
Love it.
So
It's great to watch.
yes, it is. It is great to watch. So support them, support us, Dusty Claws campaign, and then we'll keep everybody informed, and we'll go from there.
Love it.
Okay.
All right, Steve, kick us off.
All right, league updates brought to you by Spartan Goaltending, Philadelphia, South Jersey's premier goaltending academy, offering on and off ice instruction and workouts, video review, and game tape breakdown. Whether you're a new goalie finding your way into the crease or a senior goalie looking to fine-tune your skills, Spartan Goaltending's coaching staff is dedicated to building goalies' minds as well as bodies, so that when you make that last goal line stand, you're ready. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram for on and off ice lesson times and pricing. Take advantage of their various discounts like first responders, military, UAHL members, and try goalie for free. Rusty is the first one.
That's with at Spartan Goaltending.
At Spartan Goaltending.
Let's go.
Sunday, December 8th. Rusty.
It is time. It is time for Rusty Rundown season finale.
Oh,
Yes,
because
there are already 12
Rusty,
games in,
so Rusty is the only one that is fully complete.
Yes, and we did start booking practice or whatever in between playoff slots for some of the teams. So that's already been done if you want to reach out and do it too.
Very cool.
Nice.
All right, so starting off with game one with our friends, the Wolves versus the ferocious Raptors. All right. Captain Wolf, Mr. Tom McDevitt, opens up the scoring early, just 32 seconds in. What is the quickest goal? Do we have one? Because 32 seconds is impressive.
It was like 3 or 4 seconds, I remember.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Stupid. All right. Well, not a minute later, Brian Bowen puts another one in to give the Wolves an early 2-0 lead. Christian Armbruster and Tony Parducci had something to say about that lead, netting each a goal to make it 2-2 midway through the first. Matty Ice gives the Wolves the lead back, but again answered by Armbruster, to tie it up and make the first period a high-scoring waste of time because it was even. Second period, Mr. Christian Armbruster was feeling good and solidified his Hattie to take the lead, which didn't last long, though, because Bowen adds his second of the night, followed by Jeff Silver to take the lead 5-4. However, yet another washed period when Garrett Moore ties it 5 apiece to end the second. There was a lot of the same in the third with Tom and Matt scoring for the Wolves and Garrett and Christian scoring for the Raptors, which means one thing, and that is OT.
Oh, yeah.
OT, baby. And boom, John Silver nets it to give the Wolves their second win of the season. So I'm happy for them ending the season on a high note. So that game had 15 goals, which were scored by only 6 guys.
Nice. It was a great game, dude. There was a ton of goals in the first period.
Yes,
I remember me and my partner were just like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, big nights for those 6 guys.
And the overtime goal was kind of crazy because Raptors are dominating. One miscue drop pass, and Silver had a full ice breakaway.
Yeah,
full ice breakaway. I was like, there was like so much time. it was funny. It was suspenseful.
Beautiful. All right,
so drop pass, dude.
Yeah, it was miscue.
It's got to be 10% effective.
Miscue.
All right, so second game was another OT thriller, but luckily much lower scoring. Joe Rotolo for the Shakas and Sabrina Robinson for the Corn Stars scoring the first. Pierce Napier and Chris Kantz each score for their teams in the second to keep it tied up. And with no goals in the third, it set up a dramatic win in OT with Captain Sean Hastings scoring to win it for the Shell Shakas.
Late guy. So yet again, though, there were some unnecessary anger issues in this game, which I would love to take this time to remind everyone that this is just Rusty. There are no scouts in the stands. So my message to you is play hard, play fair, and have fun out there. That's all I'm going to say. Angry.
Stop with the anger.
We'll abolish this whole division.
Yeah. Turn this car around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
all right.
Please stop, because Rusty is the most problematic division this season, and it should not be.
No, it shouldn't be.
My thoughts are they watch football all day, get a little drinks in them, and then come play hockey. That's my theory anyway. Just have fun.
Beer and pad muscles?
Yeah, nobody wants to get hurt.
No.
Just chill the fuck out.
Chill out.
Nobody fights in gold or silver. Come on.
All right, so third game of the night was the battle of the woodland creatures, the moose versus the beavers. Moose legend Rob Spaeth opens up the scoring with which was answered late in the period by Dan Lewis for the Beavers. No action in the second, but Mr. Dan Lewis took matters into his own hands, scoring again in the third to break the tie. Excuse me. Woo.
Excuse you.
Excuse me. Moose, however, put their antlers into the Beavs and said, chomp on this, scoring 2 unanswered goals by Niznik and Bilodeau to take the lead. Dan Lewis, big game, scores yet another to get a hat trick.
Dan and Mark were on fire this game, dude.
Yeah, a lot of
buzzing.
Yeah, they're dangerous 1-2. And he got a hat trick to tie it up for the Beavers. Drama ensued with a late tripping penalty from the Moose, giving the Beavers a golden opportunity. Contrary to the rest of the season, the Beavers took advantage, and Grant Carson stuffs one home in front of the net to win a game that didn't even matter. But both teams can now reunite with some hot cocoa and the campfire to celebrate the holidays until next season.
Yep.
I forget if I made that call.
So, did you?
I forget the end. It was one of those. There was one of those penalties where it was like it. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you don't want it to influence the game, but if it's so obvious, like you have to call it.
Yeah.
And dude, Mark had a sick 2-line pass to Dan, and then he celebrated and fell. It was pretty funny.
Well, if anybody has any question, that's Rusty for you.
Nice.
All right, so game 4 with yet another OT showing. Chris Gaskill, the lone goal for the Nars in the first, and John Trop, who fittingly plays for the right team, scores 2 to give the Tropics a 2-1 lead. Steve Dennis stood alone in the second, scoring and tying the game up for the Narwhals. Third period had some familiar scores of Mr. Trop and Steve Dennis, which was enough to send their teams into OT. This is where it gets interesting. Do you know why? Arguably, the best player in the Narwhals, Chris Gaskill, takes a penalty in OT.
Oof.
However, it is the Narwhals who benefit with a shorthanded goal by Steve Petner for the Dubs.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Which is awesome.
Yes.
And last of the fall 2024 Rusty season was the Yetis versus the Dad Bods. Now, the first place Yetis did first place things by winning 7-0, so not even going to mention the scores because who cares? You're in first, and your only loss was to the Beavers. So suck on that, but good luck in the playoffs. Go Yetis. And that is Yetis. Your Reddit Rusty review.
Oh, my God.
There it is.
So we had a Sunday Night Browns Plus game. It was a reschedule. They chose Sunday, which is cool.
That is cool.
Moonshine took on Stratosphere Stars. We had Meatball versus Blaylock in this one. Pretty much
ages.
Yeah. I don't think Meatball was there. I think he was in Punta Cana.
Oh, here we go.
It's not Italian.
Yeah, that's true. I just, All right. Moonshine jumped out to a 7-0 lead. We had Joe Erskine scored 2 goals in that period, or in that flurry of goals from Moonshine. Billy Krupa scores to make it 7-1. 2 more goals from Moonshine in the third period make it 9-1. Billy and Gavin Kushner score for the Stars, make it 9-3. Both teams out of the playoffs. It was just a fun game there.
Did they play at Saucy too?
No, they did not. Played at Voorhees. All right, Monday, December 9th, we had the Veritas Rockets taking on the Otters. Otters could have used a win here, but, still plenty of time left. Brandon Goodell scored for the Otters, or for the Rockets to start it off. Luke Veit and Dave Badecki scored to make it 3-0. Otters climbed back with goals from Colin Ogborn and Joe Trapani to make it 3-2. Former Stratosphere star Zach Robbins scores to make it 4-2. Caden Mitchell brings it in within 1. 2 straight goals to end the second period from Ant Ciccatelli and Jake DiCrescenzo. Yep.
Couple of Italians there.
Italians. A lot of Italians play hockey.
Seriously.
To take that 6-3 lead going into the third. Brad Brodzig scores for the Otters about 4 minutes into the first period. Jake DiCrescenzo and Anthony Ciccatelli score again. Both of those guys.
Ciccatelli had a big night. Look, there's another one from him.
Yeah. Anthony Ciccatelli scores to get his hat trick for the last goal to get that 9-5 win for the Rockets.
I needed that, Otters. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Look at my pick. Come on.
Yes.
Get it together.
So, in another, we have a rebuild period for this Bulldogs team. Playing the South Jersey Barracudas. Kyle Ringhauser scores 2 goals in the first period. They ended up with a 4-0 lead. Bulldogs ended up scoring 2 in the second, which is pretty good. It did end 6-2 in the second period. Third period, Jeff Horner, player of the month, scores to start it off.
Clipped.
The Haslets score in the third period. It ends up being a 10-2 win for the Barracudas.
Yeah.
Hazlitt's brothers?
The Hazlitt brothers, yeah. I think so. I think they're brothers. All right, we had Goop take on the Italians. Paisanos.
Paisanos.
All Goop. Chris Costello, another player of the month here.
All Goop all the time.
Yeah, and Aaron McGarvey scored 2 goals in the first 2 periods. It's a 6-1 lead for the Goop. Chris Corsaro, Frank Verstagno, and Jimmy McKelvey. McKelvey's Scottish, probably.
I'm saying Irish or Scottish, something.
Yeah, he scores 3, so they climb back early in the third period. Goop shut it down after that. It's a 6-4 win for the Goop. So a lot of playoff implications in that game.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So we had a good game here that I heard. Hawks Gold versus the Chill. Andrew Hatzold scores to open up the scoring. Anthony Amato ties it up. Charles Antrilli and Mike.
Hawks guys, dude. Just
big
pure Hawks guys.
And Mike Junod. How do you say it?
Junod, yeah.
Junod?
It's actually, he wasn't there. I think him and Megan might have like the same number or something.
Sounds like something the Mafia would say. Junod.
Yeah.
I believe Megan was.
Charles scores early in the second to take a 4-1 win or 4-1 lead. Then 3 goals out of the next 4 are for the Bulldogs. So he got for Bulldogs. The Chill, former Bulldogs, I guess. Matt Mager scores at the end there to make it 5-4. Larry.
Yeah, I think I should change my name on the website
To Larry.
to just Larry.
Just no first name, last name, just Larry.
Like Seal.
Yeah.
That's how everybody will know.
Wait, what
Just
is that?
Larry. Like Seal,
What's that mean?
the singer.
Singer.
Seal.
Like he says one name.
Just one name.
I don't get it.
All right. So Larry and Parker score to make it 7-4. 3 straight goals for the Chill.
Dude,
and Corella, Safwan, and Dimitri score to make it 7-7. And then we went through
Typical Hawks fashion.
Going through overtime without a goal is tough.
A lot of breaks. No, 2 good goalies facing off.
So we had went to the shootout. All shooters missed except for one. Charles Antrilli with the goal in the
Great
shootout.
goal, dude. He just froze him, man. I'm telling you, low blocker.
Yeah.
If you got a nice quick snapshot,
Yep.
couldn't even froze him, dude.
Yep.
Nothing
you can do.
Yeah,
It's
like
funny.
literally.
I get it. Frozen. Chill. Frozen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well played. Well
Hawks
played.
Gold get a much needed win because Gold is only 3 playoff teams. So they're fighting for that. And that's Chill is on the outside looking in. So Hawks Gold trying to solidify their playoff spot.
Yes.
Here.
Yes. Sorry. It's a good race between Rain City Hawks and Chill.
Correct. So we went to Pennsauken for the night. 10:30 late one. The Knights played Moonshine. Knights looking to keep in the playoff race. The Magnan brothers, Chris and Kevin, scored for the Knights. Brandon Goodell and Brian Clegg score for Moonshine to tie it up. Jordan Kreifels take a 3-2 lead at the end of the first. In the second, we had Stephen Pettit and Bob Davis score for the Knights to make it 5-2. Brian Clegg and Desi score to get it within 1. And then Cody Malowski scores to put it away with about 5 minutes left. And then Knights closed it out there.
Yeah, Bronze Plus is. I'm looking forward to getting into the playoff picture for Bronze Plus in particular. It is very close. Very close.
Yes. Then we had back at Flyers Training Center, we had NBO taking on Rain City Gold. Player of the month, Robert Baskow, scores one of these goals. Boo. Ross Bryan scores 3 goals in the first 2 periods, and Rain City have a 5-2 lead going into the third. And then we had Matt Lemma and Dalton Buse score to bring it in within 1.
A lot of goals.
And then Bobby Buns scores to make it 6-4. Dalton Buse scores to make it 6-5. It was kind of close for a while. Jared Hand and Jared Cohen kind of put it out of reach, make it 8-5. Game ends 10-6. Rain City Gold. We had Ross Bryant with 4 goals in that game. So I think Ross had 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points. Baskow 2 goals and assists.
Boom.
Big win for Rain City Gold here. Tuesday, December 10th, we had 2 games. The Frogs took on the Thundercats. tough loss.
Thundercats are on a little bit of a skid.
Yeah, the defending back-to-back champs here went against the Frogs, who are up in the top of the leaderboards here. John Schauenheimer scores
Bronze
2 goals
plus is interesting.
in the first. Tom Becker scores as well. Not sure who scored in the second. Alf scored really quickly into the third period to make it 3-2, but they held out for the last 13 minutes and change. Frogs hold on to that win.
There you go, Alfie. Still have your boards, bud. Let me know, because you left.
Cornhole boards?
Yeah.
All right. So, in a big playoff matchup, so Night's Watch Silver, not playoff matchup.
Like
playoff, yes.
Deciding.
Yes.
Okay.
Night's Watch Silver took on the Multi-Ducks. Night's Watch, with a win, would lock up that 4 seed. So they were playing for something here because Militia could have, were right behind them. So Mike Morera, Brendan Brainbridge, and Marty Bell score, make it 4-0 in the first period. Colin Davis scores to make it 4-1. Tim Ryan kind of puts it out of reach, 5-1. It ends 6-3. Night's Watch Silver.
I'll tell you what, not to be selfish here, but got some good hockey coming up between Hawks Gold, tight race between those 3 teams.
Yes.
And we have 24/7 next week.
Oof.
Which means
yes,
there's a good chance. I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm saying. But the week after, we'll have one more game left, and it'll be close.
Yeah.
We'll probably play Rain City in that last week, I think. Mm-hmm. And then Hawks Silver, Night's Watch is going to be a tough out.
It is.
Yeah, because this playoffs.
Marty Bell has 3 games played too. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen him once this season, but he's a good player.
Yep.
And he has playoff eligibility now.
You're in trouble, guys.
Mike
Night's Watch is a tough out.
You're in trouble, guys.
That is a tough one. And for Robbie and net, anything can happen.
So I got some good hockey coming up.
Yeah.
Not to be selfish, but
let's go, Night's Watch. My pick.
Stop it.
Sorry.
You got some playoff hockey coming up.
I do.
Oh, I think so. We'll get into it. Sorry.
Yeah. It's close.
It is close.
Wednesday, December 11th, we had 2 forfeits, unfortunately, which has been a theme, which is kind of, I don't want to say common in fall, but fall's a tough season, especially with late games and a lot of stuff going on. So Team 24/7 get the forfeit win over MBO. That locked up the first seed for them and the first bye week.
Yeah.
So they jump right into the finals. So we have a small gold division, so they jump right into the finals, looking to get their 5th in a row. I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it might be 4 in a row. Actually,
wait, we can look right there.
Summer, fall,
count them.
Winter, summer. So they're looking for 5 in a row.
This is 4. Yeah, they have 4. So
yeah.
Yes.
Jesus.
Rain City Gold on Flyers Training Center took on the Chill. Chill still trying to keep it in there. We had Ross Bryan score in the first period. Xavier scores in the second. Anthony Amato scores to make it 2-1. Dylan Garrett ties it up in the third period, 2-2 for the Chill. And then Nicholas Nietzsche and Ross Bryan score in the third period to get the 4-2 win over Rain City Gold.
I think Hawks Gold has the best, second best team.
Yeah, so we grabbed free agent Mark Segala. He was looking for a team, and Rain City is looking for was looking for a goalie.
Oh, nice! I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so we got him on the team. Did very well, 92% save percentage.
Yeah, he's got his jersey and everything too.
Yep,
not bad.
Did very well. Yeah, Eric doesn't mess around.
No.
Hawks played Militia. Militia was not playing for anything. They were statistically eliminated. They also had a game over at Pennsauken on their other team in Nat's league, so they backed out. Oh. And me, Larry, and a bunch of Hawks had a nice open free skate where we just kind of
Happy birthday, James.
It wasn't free, but
it wasn't free. No, you know what I mean. But free skate, just hanging out, playing little 3-on-3.
Nice.
Happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday, James.
So Hawks get the win.
I had some beers after.
Yeah, Hawks get the win. You did have some beers after I left.
We were there for a while.
Yeah. Did they kick you out of the locker room or you in the parking lot? Okay. It was a little.
They kicked us out of the locker room, and then I went out there, had one beer, and it was freezing and windy. I'm like, all right, that's it, boys.
Yeah, I figured. So tonight, Thursday, December 12th, we have Jersey Trash taking on the Dad Bods. We have Campbell Kids taking on the Koopas. JMCC Auto taking on South Jersey Sugarbush.
That's going to be a good game.
And then a little preview for tomorrow as well. We have Chakas Bra taking on the Invaders. Invaders trying to hold on, trying to win out to get that last playoff spot.
Careful with them. Careful with the Chakas.
Warriors take on Hawks Bronze. So that's a big game for the for Hawks bronze.
Yes.
And Dunlop's Jersey Tropics take on the Juggernauts. So that's it.
A lot of big games.
All right, so we're going to break down the playoff picture and make some updated predictions.
Break it down.
Okay. First things first, though. What I want to do.
Are you the realist?
What I want to do is usually I would pass it off for a let the Greek speak, but I'm going to assume you're unprepared because before the episode started, I was trying to break it down. Just wanted to do it.
My let the Greek speak is usually about charity, and we already went
over
that.
I wanted to mention that we still do have our partnership with Comcast going on. You can check that out with the link in our bio or on ucharities.org. $5 going back to UCharities and help supporting our mission.
Yep.
I.e. the Wish Kit. And you get good tickets for Flyers games and stuff like that.
Yes.
We have a threes tournament coming up for the Rusty Boys and gals.
January 4th.
And we are full.
Yeah. We are full.
All
you can still go to threes.uahockey.com, join the waitlist.
Yes. Yeah, join the waitlist just in case the team backs out. I think we've had 4 out of 6 pay so far. So
I'm collecting now for the Beebs.
5 out of 6.
Yes, so we're definitely in.
Yeah. Okay. So I know that the Yetis, I think, want to be part of it. A couple other teams want to be part of it, so we may slide.
Well, we're going to try to. We're going to try to get in as many as we can before that rank goes down again. You know what I mean? So
I can't believe they're taking it.
We could do it often. You could do it another Rusty one in the beginning of February.
Right.
I kind of want to do another bronze one. Me and Jeff Sporer were talking about it. We want to run it back. Dude. Team U.
Do bronze plus, and I'm going to play this one.
Okay.
Winter series, nothing official yet. Just throwing that out there. We usually do a nice winter season tournament. But keep your eye out.
I'm going to say the dates.
Go for it. Yeah.
It's looking to be March 7th through the 9th.
Yes.
So mark your calendars if you want to put a team in. I would love to have. I don't know. I want to do.
I was going to say how many teams.
Well, we can only have like 10, maybe 12 at the most. Maybe less. I'm still working on that, but I'm determining what divisions we're going to do.
Yeah.
I would love to kind of combine divisions 2 if we could. If we have like we usually do tier 1 and tier 2. So I'm thinking tier 1 would put a big gold, silver mix, and tier 2 would be bronze plus mix.
Gotcha.
If you want to do a rusty one, we could consider that as well. So we'll set up registration in the near future, and we'll see what we can get together.
And just a reminder, this is a 3-day tournament, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes. So you'll have 1 game on Friday, 2 games on Saturday, and playoffs are on Sunday.
Yes.
Mark your calendars.
Yes, the winter series.
Check out the link in the episode description for video recaps of our past events.
Nice.
Okay, we did a All-Star game, which should be going live soon.
Mm-hmm.
Threes, we recapped that. We did the outing. We do recaps at all of our events. So check out the link in the description to see that playlist. Now, what I want to do is go through the playoff picture. We've obviously already alluded to most of it, but let's make some updated predictions.
Okay.
All right.
I'll start saying we're 24/7.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, easy one.
Yeah.
24/7 locked up that first seed. 2 through 3 are still wide open.
Are you changing your pick?
Who'd
you have? Rain City, right?
I mean, there's no. Yes, I'm just gonna go with that. I guess.
Boo!
It's in reality, So the Chill are on the outside looking in, but they got 2 games in hand, so they can technically make their way up. So they can jump right over.
Yes,
Hawks Gold.
That's what I was saying before. It's very those 3 teams. It's gonna be close.
Yeah, differential is close for Rain City and Chill, so they could definitely bounce up. And
guys, hold your own destiny.
Hawks Gold differential is actually worse than Chill's.
It's not good.
So not great.
No, not good. Not great.
Right.
I'm gonna pick the Hawks. I'm selfish. I think we have the second best team, and I think we're gonna give 24/7 a run for their money in the finals.
All right. You gotta win a game.
See, the problem is, I was telling James this. If we do happen to win a game like that first game, it just pisses them off, and they're gonna fucking.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what happened to Night Spots. They snuck up on them in that first game,
and then they came back and
blowouts.
They were blowouts. I think one was actually a mercy.
Yeah.
So the goal is
the last game was a mercy. Yes.
The goal is to get one on them, and then slash off Stars or something like that. So
yeah.
All right.
Silver. Hawks lock up that first seed a couple weeks ago, actually, but Hawks are going to play Night's Watch Silver in the first round, and South Jersey Barracudas are going to play the Malty Ducks.
I am keeping my pick with Night's Watch.
All right.
I think they are a
very
solid team.
They are.
And I think the Hawks are coming in expecting to win, which is not the best.
No, actually, I'm a little bit... So if it was a team that weren't thinking that we could lose, I think we would. That's the case where we could get snuck up on. Now that we are playing a team that is arguably could be the second or third, could be any of the top 4 teams.
You guys are coming in ready.
I think we're going to have to be because that'll be. We can't go. We went 12-0, right? Our differential is not that crazy. It's our goals against are way lower than anybody else.
Yeah.
So great defense, great goaltending. We have 35 goals against. The next best was 41, and then 49, 50 something, 70 something, right? So our goal differential was 35.
Yeah.
So for example, we had the last 12-0 team we had was Rain City a couple seasons ago, and their goal differential was like almost 80. Mm-hmm. So over double what we have. So our games have been pretty close.
Yeah.
But Knights Watch, they have a great team, but they had trouble with attendance. So I'm assuming that their attendance is going to be
for
everyone they got. So we're going to have to come and play our game, and that's it.
So who you got?
Hawks.
Me too. I know Hawks gold and Hawks silver, baby. Woo!
Yes.
That's me.
Let's watch, baby.
Yes.
Let's go.
It's ours to lose. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
All right. So Bronze Plus is the crazy one. You want to do it, Larry?
Yeah.
This could change a lot.
I know.
It could.
So first you got Glassboro Goop. They
didn't lock it in yet.
They didn't lock it in yet.
Rockets could win 2 in a row.
You're going to have to help me with that.
Yep.
Yeah, Rockets are in second, 16 points. So they're 3 points behind Goop. 2 games left to play.
2 games in hand, yep.
Yeah, and then you got Frogs in third, Paisanos in fourth. They're both tied for points, but the Frogs have more wins.
Yes, one more win.
And a pretty substantial goal differential advantage.
Mm-hmm.
However, right behind the Paisanos in fifth are the Knights with 13 points. Mm-hmm. Their goal differential isn't that good, but they have the same amount of wins as Paisanos. I was looking... The Knights, who are the Knights playing next week? That was what I wanted to look at. Because they're tied with Paisanos and they have the same amount of wins.
So for the Knights' last game, they play the Stars.
Wait,
Knights play the Stars for their 12th game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it looks like who did the Paisanos have for their last game? I'm pretty sure it's the Stars.
Paisanos.
And they both play the Stars.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. So the Paisanos play the Stars as well. So Stars could play spoiler.
I was going to say the Stars have a chance to play spoiler.
Yeah, I think Alf reached out with the Thundercats and he was like, "We're just hoping that the Stars pull out some wins."
Yeah,
to end the season to help them out because they're trying to sneak back in.
Yeah, because the Thundercats are on the outside looking in.
Mm-hmm. They're going to have to win.
They have to win. Who they playing last?
Thundercats have to win.
Stars.
Same goal differential with the Paisanos.
No.
Right.
Thundercats play
they
the
got
Rockets.
so they have a tough one with the Rockets.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So they're going to have to...
They have to win, though.
They do.
They have to win, and they need the Stars to...
Win, too.
They need the Stars to win one of their last 2 games.
Correct.
Right?
To have a shot. Yep.
Because that would mean the Paisanos or the Knights are vulnerable to getting leapt by the Thundercats.
Yep. And then they're tied in... Paisanos and Thundercats are tied in goal differential.
Yeah.
If the Knights lose and Thundercats win, that they'll leapfrog them because they got way better goal differential.
Yes. And then you have the Otters in play who still have 2 games left.
Mm-hmm.
Goal differential is not strong.
No. But
what's their schedule?
The Otters will have to win pretty much out too. They have the Frogs, which is not a great...
Frogs
not
is
an
tough.
easy one. And then they have the Campbell Kids.
Kids could be a dub. So
yes. So they have a chance to sneak in as well. They would have to win 2, 6, yeah. So they could get over a lot of things have to go right for the Otters to get it.
Bronze Plus is crazy. I haven't looked at Bronze as in depth, but I have a feeling it's just as
if
close,
Otters went out, yeah, they're in good shape.
So let's make predictions then for Bronze Plus.
I'm going to stick with the Rockets.
Really?
It's a good pick.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was your first pick.
I'm going with it.
Jerry?
I've stuck through with all my.
So picks. I had Otters, but the odds are against them. So I'm going to leapfrog to the Frogs.
Okay, I like the Frogs too. Yep,
going with the Frogs.
Alex, it's interesting. The Goop's goal differential isn't that. You would think they would have the highest goal differential.
Yeah, they squeeze out some wins.
Do the young kids have it?
This is interesting.
We shall see.
I don't think so.
I think I'm gonna
get horned.
I think I'm gonna
by the frogs.
I think I'm gonna take. I think I'm gonna take Goop.
You're gonna take Goop.
I'm gonna make things interesting. All three of us will have different picks here.
Playoffs gonna hate that.
Oh my god! I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna wear a Goop jersey.
All right.
So we're picking 1, 2, and 3 right now as it stands.
Basically,
Yeah, you took the frogs,
dude. I was gonna go crazy and pick Paisanos.
Yeah, I don't feel too good about those teams that are fighting for a spot. I don't know.
I think Froggies.
Anything can happen.
They're coming in fresh.
Speaking of anything can happen, we got the bronze division here.
Ooh, bronze.
Every team has 2 games left to play.
Every team, yep.
Let's go.
Juggernauts holding down that first seed. They're a perpetual first seeder, right? So they got to win.
Yeah,
They probably feel the pressure. They got the best goal differential, great goaltending.
Yeah,
I think they're good.
And they got JMCC Auto right behind them with 16 points. They both have the same amount of wins. South Jersey Sugarbush sitting in 3rd place with 13 points, and Hawks Bronze sitting in 4th place with 13 points. Sugarbush have a much stronger goal differential than Hawks Bronze, it looks like.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
goal difference.
And then in the 5th and last seed, you have the Jersey Tropics with 11 points, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Strong goal differential.
Yep.
5 wins. And then you have, right behind them, you have 3 teams with 10 points. You got Invaders, Dadbots, and Cheap Hockey.
Yep.
Okay. All 3 of you guys, and the Warriors too.
You can add them too, yeah, because everyone has 2 games in hand. They're only 9 points out. They can end up with 13. So
they technically could. The goal differential is going to go to the Jersey Tropics for that last spot. It's just a matter of
you need them to lose out.
Can you? Yeah,
they all have 5 wins except for the Warriors. So wins is the first.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiebreaker.
Exactly. So you need the Tropics to drop.
Yeah, Invaders know we got to win out. Yeah. Basically, to have a good shot at getting in. But I feel we have our full squad finally back.
Pull up the
and I think we're good.
Pull up the Tropics schedule.
We have yes. So the last 2 games for the Tropics are the Juggernauts, which is the first seed, and Jersey Trash, which is the last seed.
So they got first and last. All right.
So
yeah, you definitely have to win out.
Yeah. So if they go 1-1, you're gonna have to win out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we play the Shakas, and I think
you have to watch out for the dad bods who could win out as well. You guys both have 0 goal differentials, which through 10 games is pretty crazy.
Guys, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Hawks and Sugarbush need to win out too. Mm-hmm. They need to at least
Everyone's
win one.
Gotta win.
Everybody's got to win.
Yeah, Invaders play Shakas and Juggernauts. So
so that's tough. That last game's going to be tough.
Yeah, and the Chugs need to win too because they want to keep big. Everybody in bronze need to win. So everybody's going to be playing hard these last 2 games.
Yep.
So they have a
good. They have 8 wins, which is the next best team besides JMCC Auto has 8 wins, has 6. So they're probably in good shape in terms
to make
of that,
playoffs. But
in terms of that tiebreaker, I should say.
Oh, okay.
So next week we'll tell the story. I think a little bit. We'll get a little bit clearer picture.
Those 2 teams up. Those 2 teams at the top are tough to pick against. But
who did I pick? Chugs? No.
Yeah, you picked Chugs.
Early predictions were me and you took the Juggernauts, and Jerry went with the Hawks. What are you doing, Jerry?
I'm going to stick with the Hawks. We have a solid team when we're all there, so I'm going to stick with them.
Oh man,
we'll make playoffs. I think we're going to jump to the 3.
I worry about your guys' attendance personally.
I know it's tough, but that's why I'm saying when we have everybody there, and I think they will show up for playoffs, we will jump into 3rd.
It's your job to instill that urgency for playoffs.
I'm not the captain.
Yeah. It's still your job.
Okay, I will yell at them. We will be the 3rd place team.
That's the thing. I can't pick I would love to pick 3 Hawks teams, but I feel like you guys are going to show up. You guys are going to have 6 guys for a playoff game.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
So
yeah,
because you can't have subs really. So
who are you going with, Steve?
So
at this point, you got to stick with your pick.
I'm gonna because I've stuck with everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with the Juggernauts. However, I will say that if the Invaders sneak in.
Dangerous.
Yes.
Of course. They were the same last season.
I mean, just by the games.
They almost beat the Warriors, and that was Warriors won.
Yeah,
correct. Yes. And that was the full team that we haven't had yet. We've had it the past couple. Last game was the first time.
No, against us.
Yeah.
Wasn't it against us?
No. But yes, kind of, but no at the same time. We did a great game against Hawks Bronze and then a great game against Sugarbush. So we have 2 wins against playoff teams. And I'm going to say, maybe the Sugarbush wasn't quite domination, but we were playing great hockey.
Yeah.
And when everyone's there, I just don't, it's going to be a tough. If the Invaders squeeze in, whoever plays them, it's going to be a tough matchup.
You guys dominated us. I'm going to say it.
Yes, and we did pretty well against the Sugar Bush. It was only a 1-goal game, but against a great Sugar Bush team, we did.
Man, dude, I really want to pick Sugar Bush.
So do it
to win it all.
They came close last season.
They came close the season before that too.
Yes.
But I originally picked the Chugs. I'm going to make it interesting. Chuggernauts, I do love you guys, but I'm going to go with Sugar Bush to keep it interesting.
Okay.
How about that?
Third time's a charm, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the path. If the Invaders squeeze in, I can see you guys giving the Chuggernauts a tough,
We'll see the last game.
tough matchup.
Yeah. I
can see Sugar Bush beating JMCC Auto and getting that path to the final.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? How about that for some analysis?
Yeah, I think so. All right, Rusty, because now I have to change their pick because the first one I have to change my pick. So,
well, I'll keep it easy. I'm gonna stick with the Raptors to keep my pick the same.
Okay,
go Raptors. Let's go.
What you got?
I would wear my jersey, but I'll change it up.
It's hard to choose against the Yetis.
Okay,
so I'm gonna go with Yetis.
Boo. Sorry.
That's why I said go Yetis, because I'm picking them.
I'm going to go with some championship experience here and go with the Narwhals.
They're back-to-back? You think they're running it back?
Best goaltending.
That's big.
And they are a tight-knit group that could definitely win.
All right.
So I'm going to go with
Jared went with the Yetis.
The Nars.
The Nars.
Steve goes the Narwhals.
Let's take a look at that goaltending stat. Is he the best one?
Dave has the best stats in the league.
Correct.
So,
yes.
Yeah,
so goals against, they had 26 goals against. They don't score a ton of goals compared to the Yetis, but they don't allow a lot of goals. So Yetis have a 33 goal differential, which is pretty dominating.
Yes.
Next best is the Narwhals.
Aiden's hurt, I'm pretty sure.
With 17, is he?
I'm pretty sure he's hurt.
But Aiden has the best save percentage.
Does he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. So.
Oh, sorry. Dave's was 96 over the month of November.
Yeah.
Correct.
So he's 0.94. So Aiden is actually the best.
Rusty's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. But again.
Fun to watch, as always.
But again, keep your cool hats on. No hot hats.
Yeah.
Cool hats.
Because suspensions will have to ramp up.
You're policing Rusty?
We will be there. I think we all need to be there.
No, at some point.
I'll be in
Disney. I've talked with our Department of Player Safety.
Yeah.
And at some point, if it continues to go down this route, because we've had the most suspensions for Rusty, the most incidents, we will start to double up.
Get harsher.
So when if you would usually get a game, you're going to get 2. If you usually get 2, you're going to get 4. So
absolutely,
do not test me.
Absolutely,
love it.
Do it.
Won't test them, I guess. But yeah,
alrighty. So real quick, we're gonna check in with the community and commenters here first. But Larry's Look At, now presented by our friends over at Beer League Warriors Apparel. We are proud to partner with Beer League Warriors Apparel, specialists in the art of inspiring, helping you get up early, work out hard, and get stuff done. BLW Apparel combines high-quality fabric with humorous designs that adult hockey players connect with. So go ahead and be the sharpest dressed guy at the gym. Check them out at beerleaguewarriors.com and at Beer League Warriors Apparel on Instagram.
BL Dubs. I like their stuff.
Lucy's?
Lucy's?
My
favorite.
The modern nicotine landscape can feel like the Wild West. Did you know? But the guys over at Lucy, it does feel like the Wild West, but the guys over at Lucy's are scientists, not cowboys. That's why Lucy breakers and pouches use 100% lab-made tobacco-free nicotine. Whether you are using nicotine to enhance focus, boost your energy, or just relax, there's a Lucy perfect for you. 4, 8, and 12 milligram options. Ensure you get the right amount every time. So head over to lucy.co/UAHL for $15 off your first order. Warning, this product does contain nicotine, which is an addictive chemical.
Yes.
12 milligrams.
Jerry loves it.
It is. Jerry is the biggest customer.
All right.
Yeah, so if you're interested in joining BLW, Spartan Goaltending, etc., head over to the link in our bio for more about joining you partners.
Yes.
Don't forget as well, the UHL team shop is live with UHL Hockey Mount Shop. Now, like I said, shout out to our community. As always, Baba Bowie, new commenter.
Baba Bowie.
I don't know.
That's our boy.
He said, let's go. Thank you so much for the kind words. So I got to look back at what we said.
He said his photos are great. Like he has great photos and stuff.
Awesome.
Which is
Wait, is that Bob?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Bob.
It's photo
Oh,
Bob.
my God. Why didn't you guys say that?
I
I
just
forgot.
I said
I honestly,
Bob, you are the man. I love Bob.
yes, Bob's the man.
yeah. You just want another comment.
What?
You just want another comment.
Let's
So you're
go.
complimenting him again. Yeah, those are yeah. Because you guys were talking about his. Great
I wish I
pictures
knew
and
that. I would have
his-
freaking.
his graphic designs that he do. Like his posts are funny, man. Some of the
I
things that
love
he
his
does
stuff.
is like it's great stuff.
Bob,
Very much
my
appreciated.
man.
Yep.
Someone said Jeff is the GOAT. #RD. Crawdaddy saves. All right. We, Team Larry, only gave up 2 goals in 2 games. You give us a gold player, and Team Steve stands 0
Oh,
chance.
stop it.
Wow.
LMAO,
Blame your
ROFL,
Bold
GG's boys.
captain.
He said, thank you for hosting these All-Star games. One of a kind memories. The All-Star games are fantastic.
Yeah,
that one
guys
was awesome.
You had a gold player.
Who?
Chili.
No, he is a silver player.
All right. Come on, dude.
He's trying to take it away from you.
All I'm saying,
He's not letting you have this, man.
I loved my team. They had a lot of chances. Didn't get it done. CD checking in as always with a nice Rusty update.
Yeah.
Rusty Sunday update. If you want to learn more about what's going on, Jerry maybe isn't doing his job.
I thought I did okay.
CD hooked us up with another update. So,
Love it.
Well, I wasn't here last time, so suck it.
shocker.
Sorry. I was in Belize.
Shocker. Yeah. So,
Barcelona.
all right, y'all. That's really all I got.
Great pod, guys. I'm
Was a
glad to
good
be
pod.
back. I'm happy to be back.
That was good.
This is
Good
fun.
review of what's going on in the
It was
league.
all right.
Yeah.
Don't forget, updated gallery too. Link in our bio. Also, new season coming up.
Yeah.
Join as a free agent or player for any upcoming season
Winter.
at UAHL.com. Registration tab.
Yep.
Make sure you follow at Inside the U, like and subscribe, and comment here on our YouTube channel. If you have any feedback for the U crew, drop a comment on this episode or on YouTube in general. And please continue sharing the show. We appreciate all your help so far. Something as small as sharing the episode or commenting or anything like that contributes to literally growing the league as a whole. So with that being said, I'm done.
All right.
Okay. And everybody who hasn't donated yet, I just have one question. It's like, why do you hate kids with cancer?
Oh,
Why?
Yeah.
Go donate. Ucharities.org.
Yeah.
Wishgate
that
Project.
sassy look on his face too. He was serious.
Running you.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
See you guys.
You have $5 to spare.
Bye.
See ya.